Hey folks, Tim from Supreme Suspensions, and in our shop today is a Toyota FJ Cruiser. Now if you're really into Jeep Wranglers, but you're getting tired of dealing with death wobble and blown U-joints, maybe one of these is more your speed. This one in particular belongs to our friends over at McLeod Racing, and they really helped us out when we were fixing up our trophy truck. Today we're going to lift this FJ a little bit in the front, and we're also going to install a couple of accessories to help compensate for that angle change. So let's get to it.
With the vehicle in the air, drop the front wheels. Remove the front section of the skid plate to gain access to the control arm bolts. Remove the 3 nuts for the upper strut mount. Next, support the lower control arm with a jack. Then mark the alignment cams on the control arm bolts so that you can line them back up later. Loosen those bolts, but leave them installed since you're only going to have to swing the control arm out of the way. Disconnect the strut from the lower control arm and remove the bolt. Disconnect the lower ball joint from the steering knuckle by removing the 2 outer bolts. Pivot the control arm down and out of the way, and then remove the strut assembly from the vehicle. Might take a little wiggling to get past the upper control arm. Over at the bench, attach the lift spacer to the top of the strut with the factory nuts and tighten them down to 47 foot-pounds. Slide the strut assembly back into the vehicle and install the included bolts into the upper strut mount. Tighten them down to 47 foot-pounds as well. Attach the strut to the lower control arm and run the bolt down to 70 foot-pounds. Raise the lower control arm and reattach the ball joint to the steering knuckle. Tighten those bolts to 118 foot-pounds. If you're planning to install a differential drop kit, you'll need to remove the rest of the skid plate. Support the differential with a pair of jacks and remove the front mounting bolts. Take note that there are nuts on top of the crossmember and you'll need to grab those with a wrench. Carefully lower the front of the differential so that there's enough space between it and the crossmember to fit the included gray spacers. Slide the spacers between the differential and the frame crossmember and secure them with the included hardware. Raise the differential and torque the mounting bolts to 100 foot-pounds. Reinstall the skid plate and tighten those bolts down to 20 foot-pounds. While you're doing this, take the included black spacers and install them between the front mounts of the rear skid plate and the frame so that it can clear the lower differential. Install the wheels with the lugs run down to 82 foot-pounds and you're ready to go.
Okay, so we installed a 2-inch lift on the front of this FJ to level it right out. We also installed a differential drop in the front to align those CV axles and keep their life going as long as possible. We hope you enjoyed our video today. If you did, please like and comment. If this is the first time dropping by our channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.